I was texting Shonda of thanks and oh man.
You have her phone number?
Hilarious.
That scene with Matthew. A scene with Michael in the map room, and we're signing the Declaration of Marriage, right?
Yeah.
And saying, "Wow, God, it was. I loved how the scene turned out. Thank you, Sean." Da, da, da. And I think, she wrote back, "Yeah, and Jeff, right in the same week that Indiana is passing legislation, making it harder for people to be who they are." Now that's her politics. You can agree or disagree, but the synergy.
But you should agree.
But you should.
It's the only decent way to think, but the synergy of how she's writing and what's happening in the world, pretty great.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah, my favorite moment for Abby during the Leo Abby storyline was a moment that was
good. Yes.
where Shonda wrote the speech about the double standards of women.
My favorite scene.
Digested, right?
Yes.
Also a brilliant scene that was given to the actor hours before.
Yeah. True. Yes, I got it like 10 o'clock at night, and we were there at 6 in the morning, and I was like, how am I going to learn this?
So what do you do in that case? Because she does take it to the limit, and for all the right reasons, but what's your methodology? What do you do when you
She writes so well. You can
Trust.
read it and almost go, like your body soaks it in.
It's
just
written so well that it's
it's
easier to
beautiful.
memorize than things that are not written well.
Yeah.
It's like
Because it
music,
feels
it's like
authentic?
poetry, and there's a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
I think the rhythm makes you, if you just trust the rhythm, well, you don't even have to trust it. It's
But
just there.
there is a methodology in the phrases as well as
Yes.
the rhythm.
The three.
breathing.
The way one phrase might end might help you begin the next phrase. So there are real wonderful writer's tricks in
Alliteration, a
monologue.
lot of alliteration,
But
a lot of
they're
threes.
so well written and they're so well layered
Yeah, a lot of threes.
that not only do you learn the words rapidly, but then it's easier for you to then add your own personal layers to what's going on in terms of the scene. So you don't just feel like, oh, I've learned the words and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And you'll get it handed to you, and it will be an absolute revelation to you, to your marrow, but also make absolute sense. It's unbelievable, her gift.
Is there-
And we've all had the weird feeling of like, does Shonda spy on me?